Hi everyone, this is Pierre, and today I want to share with you my story, really where everything started. You get so busy and you move along with business, and sometimes your clients asks, but where did it all start? What did the beginning look like? And I wanted to share that with you guys today. So it really started when I was a young boy. I grew up in a household where finances was a little bit tight. My parents worked very hard, but I could see that money was the issue. My dad came home after work and his shoulders was, slumping and he felt depressed about it. And there was just a tension around money in the house. We really felt insecure about it. And I was looking at this as a young boy, and I really wanted a better financial future for my parents, and I wanted a better financial future for myself and my future family. I really wanted to take away the pain of the financial insecurity that I could see in the faces of my parents. So as a young boy, I started looking for answers. I started to read everything I could. I remember in primary school, I joined an entrepreneurship day at school and I sold ice creams, which is a good idea in primary school, right? The only problem was it was a cold day, and I think I ended up selling 3 ice creams and I had to eat all of the remaining ice creams. So it wasn't a very successful entrepreneurship day. I made a big financial loss. And I think my young mind told me that, you're not an entrepreneur, you don't have what it takes. I didn't have someone to coach me through the process. I worked various tough part-time jobs to support our income, while I was at school and while I was studying later in varsity. I was delivering newspapers, early morning when it was cold and dark. I delivered pizzas, I delivered medicine, I did a couple of jobs, waitering. And I remember the first time I read about, in the investment world, I read about compound interest, how you invest a little bit every month and how this interest sort of grows interest upon interest and how it can grow into quite a substantial amount over time. And I remember my young mind, my eyes just opened up. I thought, man, this is it, this is how I'm going to get rich. But I think it was really just the beginning of falling in love with systems that works and really trying to find the best possible systems out there to grow my income, and then later on, for my clients to share that with them. So I followed the traditional career recipe. So I studied after school. I studied at a university, and I majored in finance and marketing. And it gave me some good theoretical knowledge, but it didn't really give me the cutting-edge street knowledge that the fastest growing businesses out there is employing. So after I finished, I soon found myself in a typical job where you trade time for money. And I quickly realized that this recipe of work hard, save a little bit every month, and hopefully you can retire with that one day, it's a slow and quite a painful process. So I was really looking for a way to escape the corporate rat race. And I tried different things. I tried property investments. I tried cryptocurrency trading. I tried forex trading. I tried a multi-level marketing business. But for a lot of those things, I didn't have enough capital. I really needed to build a business where I can generate cash flow. And I realized that the answer is to build an online scalable business. The only problem was I didn't like sales. I'm an introvert by nature, so I don't like sales naturally. I didn't have a product to sell. I didn't have a entrepreneurship success history behind me. I told you about my ice cream experience. I didn't have any capital that I can put into a new business. And the only thing I really knew about digital marketing is, following my friends' posts on Facebook. But I jumped in and I started to learn. I wanted to learn everything. And initially I thought the traditional methods of marketing will be the answer for this new business of mine. To have a website, to do a little bit of search engine optimization, to do some content posts, on social media. But I was quite disappointed. I soon realized that I cannot target my exact client through those methods. There's a place for them, and it's sort of a long-term strategy. But I realized I can't really target my exact audience, and I can't really measure the exact return on investment I get from those expenses. So, if I spend money on those, an expensive logo design, for example, you can't really measure exactly how much I get back. And I just knew there has to be more to this. I felt discouraged. I felt like maybe I should just settle for a job. Maybe having a business is not for me. It felt like my dreams was slipping away, and time was really ticking. Where I was not getting any younger. Then sadly my dad passed away and my mom was suddenly on her own with little finances. And I really wanted to support her. At the same time, my wife was working hard, and we really wanted to earn more income so that she can be at home a little bit more with our kids and spend more time with them. It was so painful. Every time the kids looked at us and said, "Daddy, can you please play with us?" And I have to say, "No, sorry, Daddy can't. Daddy's got to work," and that was really painful. So I decided I have to push again, and I have to find the answer. And I jumped in again, and I started to study different business models, different marketing models that's available out there. And then one day I found it. It's the digital marketing strategy, which is really employed by the fastest growing businesses today. It's what took some businesses from 0 turnover to 100 million turnover in 3 years. It's the digital marketing system which can produce a positive return on your marketing spend of 500% plus. It can generate 100 new clients for a business every month easily. It's a system which can help a business to scale globally. Whether it's a local brick and mortar business or whether it's an online business, it can help any business to scale globally. It's a system which can be automated, which gives us our time and our freedom back, right? Oftentimes entrepreneurs feel like they're just running on this hamster wheel, but it gives us back our freedom because it can be automated. And it brings in new clients at a low cost per head. So at that stage, I started a digital marketing agency, helping local businesses to get more clients fast. I remember the first client I served, we generated 46 new client leads for them in 3 days. And they were ecstatic. I was very excited. I thought, man, this is going to change everything for me, my future, and for my clients who I'm serving. And it really changed everything for me in my life. It meant that I would now be able to look after my mom financially. It would mean that our family would be financially secure, that my wife can spend much more time with our children. It would mean my kids can go anywhere in the world, start a business if they wish, go and study if they wish. There was no limitation to that. And very importantly, it enabled me as an introvert who don't like sales to have a massively successful business. Eventually, we realized that we are limited in our digital marketing agency in terms of how many local businesses we can help, where we provide those services for them. But I really wanted to help as much as possible business owners and individuals to get this digital marketing skills to have the same amount of success and growth. So I decided to create a video training solution which equips all of our clients with the same digital marketing skills to have the same amount of success and freedom in their lives. So our clients varies from individuals who's only embarking on this journey of marketing and digital marketing and want to consider this for a career, to individuals who's marketing professionals who really want to upskill themselves, where they've been in the industry for a while, but they really want to upskill themselves in digital marketing and sales funnel strategies and automation and retargeting strategies, to business owners who want to equip themselves and their teams to get more clients fast, to working parents who perhaps want to earn a supplemental income or perhaps consider making a career change altogether, and all the way to entrepreneurs who's really looking for new opportunities and how to create new products and how to be able to sell that using digital marketing. We would love to start this journey with you, either in our marketing agency where we provide all of these services for you and we help you to be massively successful and get clients fast, or through our training solution where you will have everything in your hands to train either yourself as an individual or you as a team, if you're involved in a team environment, to have all these latest digital marketing strategies at your fingertips. Just have a look at our website. We really look forward to engage with you to make your dreams happen. Cheers.